Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and today is Friday junk journal day. I guess that's what we're going to call it. You never know, but I know it's Friday, and normally I would work on the junk mail little folio that we're making, but today, since I have a desk and it's a mess, because I'm trying to reorganize with some of the ideas that you guys came up with, and the chat, whatever it is, chat GPT, I think it's called. Anyways, so I found this. This is I did a long time ago, and it's the tape that you use on a like a cash register tape, or on a calculator tape, and I thought I might just use this up today. I'm not going to do a long video because you guys, I have a lot of things to do, because the guy that's going to work on my laundry room is coming tomorrow, and I've got to move a bunch of stuff out of that room. So it's like move this there, and I just keep moving things around. Hopefully someday everything will be organized. Okay, so what I don't know is I have this pile, I have several piles of miscellaneous lace pieces that, now this one I wouldn't consider miscellaneous because it's enough to put down the edge of a page, but like these guys. So I thought I would put these on the tape and then go come along and put something else. But the question I have, or the thought is, should I do, let's say, a book page behind the lace first, or put the lace on here and maybe put book page on top, because I kind of wanted to get some sort of a order. So if I use like this piece, it's not going to be that much lace as that one is, so that would be good for the back of a book page, I think. Okay, so I'm going to have to decide that when I put the lace down. I mean, I could cut this smaller, but then I've got another scrap. Well, this is kind of weird the way that is, so let me cut that down. See what happens. Okay, so what I thought I would do is just glue stick. You know, I'm not going to go glue stick crazy. I'm just going to go like that, and we'll have that piece of lace there. Oh, what is this glue on here? So I'm trying to figure out how to organize this. I have this old letter that was one of my mom's friends, and her name was, what was her name? Well, it doesn't matter to you guys, does it? Matters to me, though. Let me find it. Madeline. And Madeline is American Indian, and she lived in Oklahoma, and she had like 5 kids. But my mom, when she was younger, she became a pen pal. Back in those days, you know, you could, out of the newspaper, you could get a pen pal and you'd start writing. Well, my mom and her wrote for years and years. I mean, we're talking back in the 40s when they started, and this is 1987. They just wrote anything and everything to each other, and they never ever met. That was the weird part. So I thought I would just take this and maybe, let me see. I thought it had a little, like a miscellaneous stamp that has, I'm not going to get very far, I can tell. Miscellaneous stamp, where are you? There's more. It's under nowhere. I bought these plastic envelopes with the hanger thinking I could use these. And I might still be able to if I can, but I only have one shelf that would be long enough to hang these in. So I was just going to put a curtain rod up in the shelf and then just hang things there if it becomes necessary. I'm trying to not make something like that, like this, necessary, because that's just too much to find everything. All right, so I'm just going to get some ink. And I'm just going to, I don't know if that's going to work very well. Because it's been in the envelope all this time, it really isn't damaged. Or, you know, it's not looking very old. So I hope everybody's doing well. I am getting stressed because the painters finally called and said they were going to come. And start painting. So, and then I'm in the middle of the laundry room. And I called the guy to do the laundry room because the painters, I didn't know when they were ever going to show, you know. And I don't know if I want that. It doesn't have much writing on it. I guess nobody's going to read it anyhow. Okay. So I was going to put this one in the back of this. Let me see what. Now that's kind of like a piece that I cut out of something, like a square. These I have a bunch of, and they're all just little skinny pieces, and they're all short. So I'll come back and staple these. And then outside, well, it's humid as can be. It's awful. And that's long enough to go on. I'm thinking if it's long enough to go on the edge of a journal, I don't want to use it. So that would be a little short. But that could go in a pocket. Just put this lace here. And I'll come back and maybe add some more things. So I have all these dictionary little pages. And I thought, what ones I would never use, like this says paste. I don't know if I would use that. This says pat, pause, payment, peach I might use. But the ones that I wouldn't, I'm going to toss them. Because I have 6 of them. My daughter got them for me a couple years ago. And now this one is very bumpy, so this one I think, where'd you go, paper? Okay. And I don't know how long my phone's gonna last because for some reason it's not wanting to charge, and I hope I'm not gonna have to get a new battery. Yesterday I think I was in the shower and I wanted to put something under that. Oh, I know, I was going to put that on top of there. I was in the shower and I came out and there was this horrible noise, and I thought, what in the heck is that? Like, not a siren, but just a noise. So that's long enough to go on a page edge, and so is that. So is that. Now my pile's getting all... This one, I think I'll just cut it because it's round, and I have tried using it everywhere. And I never have found a place. All right. This is also another one that's kind of weird. So, I'm trying to think, do I want to use these dictionary pages? Don't really. I think I really need to coffee dye these, like stick them in the whole book. Get some more of this. None of these are going to go into the same book, right? The same journal. And if I do them fairly neutral, then if I have a color I need, I can always go back and add something to help it along. See, this is kind of a curved piece, and you know, I just can't keep everything. I just can't. Gotta find an end to this madness. I wanted a little bit of a dark piece of paper. Where's that? And I have all these miscellaneous pages. Let's see, maybe there's something in this one I could throw behind. It's just that for some reason these pages don't match. They don't match my stuff. I don't think they really did a very good job of making them vintage. Maybe one of these receipt things would be okay. Actually, I could probably go out of these a little bit. I don't have to be right on the edge. And I may have to put some cardstock behind them as well. Stick's getting weird. I keep forgetting to check on Amazon to see if the glue sticks have gone down in price. these pieces. They're just really a big... I'd like to have that date. Well, I'm just going to put this here, and then I think I'll find a smaller piece. I don't like those, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Put that leaf, but I don't want it on the I have it on the top. But it would look better if it's got lace. How about? I think this was fun. I had a lot of fun stamping on coffee dyed muslin. It just has its own vintage character. So let's see, what could I put? I don't want that. Maybe I don't need anything. Maybe I'll put a little piece of this. This is really enough to go on an edge, but kind of like that because it gives that fall look. I think I'll come back in. I might, well, I don't think I'll have time. Well, I could pause it. But see, I don't know if I want to sew down the middle because I have black in the machine. If I was going to sew it, I'd use the cream. And I hate to have to change the thread. That's something we don't like to do. I don't know about you guys, but as a seamstress for years and years, quilt maker, whatever, that's what I loved about quilting. We used the same color. We used a cream or a gray. Never white, never black. Alrighty. Oh, there's the page. Let's see. Okay, and then I'll just wait and figure out what to put on that front. And let's see, what else do we have? The hardware store again. Maybe I'll use a little of this red. Let's see. This is a collar. I don't want to put that. I don't want to cut it till I'm ready for that. Here's a nice piece of sort of wedding lace. Oof, my leg is hurting today. I think I overdid it yesterday. Okay, this can go on an edge. I wish I had edges. I would put them on just to put them somewhere, you know. I think that would go on a pocket, but yeah, I think I'll save it for a pocket because I'm not crazy about it. Normally I would ink all of this, but I think I can do it as I get things cut. This needs something darker behind it. I saw somebody the other day that just did like these snippets like this. I don't know who it was. In order to get her lace to look shabby. So I'm going to try that. Kind of looks shabbier. I need a darker book page. I need something darker. Oh, can't rock that boat. What's this? It's a little too big and a little too long. That's okay. This machine-made lace is hard to tell if it's the right or the wrong side. All right, almost there. Let's see how much time I've spent. And is my phone dead yet? I guess not. Well, it's still moving. I can't. I had the phone upside down because we have a piece of this. I like this red in here. It's so brittle. I don't know when this was made. Got it at a yard sale, I believe. store is not around anymore. It's here in Cartersville, but back in the day. This town is growing like crazy. The only problem is the way it's growing. People in charge here they don't have, I don't know, the sensibility to try to make the new buildings, let's say, conform to some of the older buildings. You know, the look. I mean, they can actually be more modern, but they have to, it needs to blend. It's like somebody in your neighborhood painting one house purple. I mean, unless you think that looks good, but I think it's a little too much for a house. This one I need to cut. I think I'm going to just cut this part off. Just do that. I think I like that better. I hope that's the right side. Okay. Let's do a little more of this red. It seems like journals that I make, I always want something red in it. These little guys, you know, I've always saved them, but I almost feel like they're too perfect. Alright, I'm just going to put that right there until hopefully I can find something else that will sit on there nice with it. Okay, and then that doesn't look too bad with this. Let's see if I have anything. This is very, very dark and gold color. I don't. Well, these might look different too when they're cut apart. You know what I mean? They'll have a whole different vibe. All right. So that's one piece of paper that's used up and a few random pieces of lace. I have a lot of these little snippet things. Like I said, I'm going to go through, and if it fits the side of a journal page, I will cut it. That one might fit. That could fit, and that would fit. This one would fit. This one, no. No. And I don't think I want to keep that. I have another piece of it too, if I need it. So these are, this would fit on a pocket. Actually, all these would fit on a pocket. I just need to remember to put them on. This netting stuff. I might use that. Okay, so this, that's enough for an edge. This is almost enough for an edge, I think. What are we, 8, like 8.5 for an edge? Or around there? Yeah, this is 8.5. Just cut off the middle. Okay, that's good enough for an edge. This one, yes, but I've had that forever. And these ruffles, I guess I could use them on an edge. I don't know. Well, I mean, I know I could, but do I like them? I kind of like them. Okay, so that's, and this one, I don't know about that one, but it's scrap. That's scrap. That's a piece of scrap. And that. Okay. So all these up here, I think we had a gnat invasion also. Oh, outside. It's the humidity. I think the gnats really like that. A weird noise outside. It's like an airplane falling. I hope that's not it. You know, it's like losing its power. These are so cute, my friend gave. Look at these. It's got the alphabet here. And then it's got these little people. I thought they would be cute on clusters. Let's see what, maybe, all right, I think I'm gonna rip these and make like little piles of them. So if my video just cuts off, just know that my battery is dying. And it wouldn't charge, like I told you, that noise that was there. I think it was yesterday morning. And if the battery's going out like it did before, to go buy a new battery, and it's $100, 99 something. I don't know how long ago that was. I think it's my fault because I put them in the charger and I forget about them. And they'll be charging all night long and they shouldn't be. Okay, let's just, okay, that, yeah, that's, we need something with more color to put these on. So this one is kind of bare. I don't know, I didn't put anything under it. What do I do with all the papers? Give me 1 second. I should probably just... I'm just looking for a book page that is dark, like very dark, but not coming up with anything here. I think that's a dark one. I can get my hand on it. These pages are pretty dark, but I'm not sure if I want to use them. I have used a few in here, but not for this kind of thing. I already have those pages out. I don't really want to cut the dolls out until I decide if I want to use them. See there, they look like they're standing out in the middle of nowhere. So, let's see. Got some printed paper. Come on, just rip. Why won't it rip when you want it to? Okay, so maybe that would just stand a little better than, let's see if I've got sharp scissors anywhere. I have a whole box of scissors. Can't tell if there's a gnat or if it's one of those eye things, you know, like you, what do you call them? Floater. I'm falling apart. Yeah, she looks kind of cute on there. So let me ink this a little bit. I'm not going to keep you guys with too long, because I do need to get busy. And then I think, you know, I'll come back and I'll secure this a little better. Sew down or just staple it a couple times. Just let that dry. I got too much glue. Well, that's kind of cute. What do you think? You guys like that? You see her? glue is just causing a problem. Let's see if I can get that to hold a little bit. Okay, so what's this one got? Okay, so I don't want to color on these too much because you know, if it's a color that will never match, I will never use it. I don't really want 2 pieces of lace on there. I'm just looking over here if I have a bag of charms, but that's not really what I want to do either. How about I think I can pull this off because it's not. That there, and get a my stamps. These stamps, I always forget that they'll go over the edge. And I'll get that darn mark. Leave it set for a couple seconds so that it can soak in the ink. Very good, very good. Now we got it. And we'll just put this on there next to that. Oh, I did get some there, but it kind of looks okay because it it doesn't look bad there. I don't like that. Alrighty, so I think I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been 44 minutes. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna probably even get these other ones done today, but it's a start. That it's just very, very, very time consuming to, you know, try to use up what you have and make something so you can just grab for a cluster, because I have a few left, but nothing I want anymore. So I'm gonna do like Eula said and just get rid of them, because if they're still laying in there in the box and it's been in there for a couple years or more, I just need to not use it. I don't know. I guess I could send them with like a Happy Mail or something, but I'm not sure if people would just want that. You know what I mean? Let me see if I have one here that... Do I have any in here that are... No, I think my clusters are in this scrap pile. And this is supposed to be neutral colors and clusters so that I could make clusters. And I'm not even finding a cluster. Just stuff. That might look cute on a cluster, that one with the red. I thought I saw a word. Now see, I've already made something that could be a cluster. This might have been a cluster. Does anybody want this one? I don't know. Pretty sad. Yeah, I don't really see much. So much stuff. Some Tim Holtz stuff in here. I mean, wouldn't it be fun just to make something out of everything that you have that you've kept? Like there, I kept the branches off that. I don't know where that, somebody might have sent me that. I don't recognize it for me. Anyhow, all right, I'm going to let you guys go, and I have another whole box of partly made clusters years ago. I mean, years ago, I've had that box, and to make clusters, and it's still sitting there with some half-made clusters, and that's it. These are for, this was for a cluster. Okay, all right, enough of that. Then I gotta clean these out. And it's wasted space. This, you know, I could put, I don't know, all my stamps in there or something. You know, I couldn't put all of them in there, but some of them. Anyway, I'm trying to clean out this space up here in the front. And I've decided to leave what I've got here under my table until I either come up with something different or... But I've got to make sure that you guys can't see all this. But I need to... I don't know if I can turn my camera. Let's see. Without messing it out. I don't know if you can see. But over here is just, you know, more stuff in front of my boxes. So I can't get them out easily. So that's what I'm looking for. Alrighty, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. Actually, have a wonderful weekend. And I might do another video this weekend. I don't know. Just, you know, thinking of things I can do as a video. But right now, I'm on my way to the laundry room. And I got to put stuff away. So, see ya. Bye-bye.